Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at how do people see you when you meet them for the first time. So, this is how they see you, not necessarily how you see yourself. Keep that in mind, and keep in mind that this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. Before we dive into your pile selection, I want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, Keen. So, this is how my best friend almost ruined my relationship. It started with a missed call from Emily on my boyfriend Kyle's phone at a weird time. Then I saw a missed call from Kyle on Emily's phone as well. I wondered why they'd call each other while I'm at work. My heart raced. I trust them, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. I felt uneasy about Emily before. A year ago, I noticed how she and Kyle seemed to click, sharing jokes and glances that made me uncomfortable. Once I even caught Emily smiling at a message from Kyle, and when I asked him about it, he said it was private. I just dismissed it as paranoia due to my trust issues, but the doubt lingered. The new incident made my old suspicions resurface. Kyle became more secretive, always on his phone, which was unusual for him, and Emily started cancelling plans last minute, which wasn't like her. Everything seemed off and my anxiety grew. I confronted Kyle about the call, but he brushed it off as a mistake. But when I asked Emily, she said she didn't even remember calling at all. Their vague answers made me even more anxious. I needed to know the truth, so that's when I decided to consult with a tarot reader from Keen. I browsed Keen's website, searching for the right psychic for my situation. I found one specializing in relationship readings with great reviews. But it was her energy that caught my attention, so I decided to consult with her, hoping she could reveal the truth. I explained my fears and asked for clarity. As she began typing, I just felt a gnawing anxiety, fearing the truth I might hear. She told me the cards speak of betrayal, and my stomach dropped. Then she added, but they also speak of celebration, a union of hearts. Confused and frustrated, I asked, what does that mean? Her vagueness felt like torture. The truth lies in what you choose to see. The betrayal may not be what you think. Sometimes the heart sees what it fears, not what is real, she responded. I left the chat more confused than ever. Over the next few days, her words echoed in my mind, turning every interaction with Kyle and Emily into something sinister. The final straw came when I saw Kyle and Emily together at a coffee shop, speaking in hushed tones. They didn't see me, but I saw enough to confirm the worst. I left in tears. Back home, I felt broken. How could they betray me? But as I paced around, the tarot reader's words returned to me. Celebration? Union of hearts? Could there be another explanation? The next day, I decided to confront them. I know something's going on, I blurted out. Just tell me the truth. Kyle and Emily exchanged a glance, then smiled. We were going to tell you tonight, Emily said softly. Tell me what? I demanded. Kyle pulled out a small velvet box. We've been planning a special anniversary surprise for you. Our 3-year anniversary is next month. Emily helped me because you trust her taste more than mine. My mind reeled as everything fell into place. The strange calls, the secret meetings, the cryptic conversations. It was all for me. I felt a flood of relief and guilt. The tarot reader's words made sense now. The betrayal was actually my own mistrust, twisted by my fears. I hugged them both, tears streaming down my face as the weight of doubt lifted. They've been planning something beautiful for me, not against me. So I realized that sometimes trust means choosing to see love, even when fear blinds you. I hope you enjoyed that little nugget of my personal life, and if you've had thoughts about something you need clarity on, Keen connects you with talented psychics, tarot readers, and astrologers, available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can get a reading whenever it suits you. Just create an account and you'll be able to choose from the hundreds of readers who are online right now. Each reader has unique gifts and specialties, so whether you need insights on love, career, or life in general, they can provide deeper understanding and guidance. Choose whichever reader best suits you, and you'll be able to connect with them via phone call or text chat. It's always best to get a personal psychic reading if you'd like more accurate information on your situation, because it is directed only to your energies. Now, here's your chance to get a personalized reading from Keen. As a new customer on Keen, you can try your first 5 minutes for only $1. Go to trykeen.com/psychicsirenstarot or click the link in my description box below to receive a discount on your first reading. Thank you, Keen, for bringing this partnership opportunity and for sponsoring today's video. That's trykeen.com/psychicsirenstarot or click the link in my description box below to get your own personalized reading today at a huge discount. So getting back to your pile selection, we have 3 piles to choose from. For pile number 1, we have the Pyrite crystal with the card alignment. For pile number 2, we have Malachite with abundance. And for pile number 3, we have the shell with adaptability. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile, pick whichever one you are most drawn to, the one that stands out to you the most. So hopefully by now you have picked a pile for yourself. If not, you can pause the video. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this Pyrite crystal and the alignment card, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how do people see you when you meet them for the first time. So please be aware that this is a general reading, only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. Also, I am doing another giveaway when I reach 30k subscribers, so if you'd like to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is comment on any of my recent uploads and you stand the chance to win a free 30-minute reading from me. So I will announce the giveaway winner on my community post, so be sure to stay up to date with that if you want to check it out. So your card is the Herkimer Diamond, Earth Star Chakra, and Alignment. Let's go ahead and shuffle your other cards and see what comes up for you. We're going to start out by looking at the Oracle cards and then the Tarot cards after. So Spirit Guides of pile number 1, how do people see them when they meet for the first time? So the first card we have is the South Node in the reverse with boundaries and labradorite. Next we have Calcite, Moon, and Transition. Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing in terms of how people see you when you meet for the first time, people see you as somebody that is very mysterious with the moon here. So moon energy is someone that has like hidden sides to them where people can't quite figure you out on the first date. Where they sort of like read you a little bit too deeply, if that makes sense. And I think it's for different reasons for different people. For some people, it's out of place of anxiety and trust issues. For other people, it's out of a genuine place of curiosity and interest and intrigue in you, especially if you're a very private person. Then they want to know more about you, and yeah. And for others, it's just, I guess, just finding you mysterious and feeling like they can't figure you out on the first date. So that's something I will say. I will try to get messages though for you of how they see you the first time they meet you, but most of the time it feels like they find you quite mysterious. They see that you maybe have deeper sides to you, but you're not showing it to them. People often want to have deep conversations with you or just get to know you on a deeper level the first time they meet you. And they're hoping that something in your connection can change. They're hoping that you feel like you can be friends with them or that you can be in some kind of connection to them. Because we do have divine love at the back of the deck, I do feel like a lot of people that do meet you like you the first time they meet you. They do like your personality, and they do feel like they want some kind of relationship to you, whether that's platonic or something more. But they do want to be around you. Of course, it's unrealistic to expect every person we meet to like us, but what I do see in the energy is most people do like you when they first meet you. I'm seeing the angel number 333. So, in terms of how people see you when they first meet you, they see you as somebody that has grown a lot within your own life. They see you almost as like this type of person that has been through a lot of maybe more challenging experiences in life, but you didn't let that stop you. You didn't let that stop you at all. So they see you as a little bit more determined, where when you really want something, you don't let your circumstances stop you from getting it. They see you as somebody that's strong, that's been through challenges in life, but you haven't let it break you. Instead, those challenges shaped you into the person you are today, where you're able to take on all of that head on with courage. That is how they're seeing you when they first meet you. People see you as very inspirational when they first meet you. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit, because of how you've gone through all these trials and tribulations, but come out of it stronger, and it's like you've come out of it more polished. There's something about people also seeing you as somebody that's very skilled at something, very talented at something, or something about polishing up your skills is what I'm hearing from Spirit. What I will also say is people also see you as a valuable asset to them when they first meet you. But beware and be careful of people that may want to come in with ulterior motives, hide things from you, and use you. Okay? Be careful of people that sort of try to use you as a resource for them, or be careful of people that try to create some kind of transactional relationship with you, where they'll only be friends with you if you do something for them. Be careful of that, because people kind of see you as the type of person that has a lot to give in their first meeting with you, and that's what I see. I do think some people crush on you when they first meet you, or have friendship crushes on you when they first meet you. And I do also think there are some that find you very sexy. The reason I say so is because we have pomegranates on this card, which is a symbol of fertility and sexuality. So there is that energy, but also, if I'm not mistaken, it's related to purity, and the white flowers here make me think of innocence. So some people may see you as the type of person that's very innocent and pure in nature when they first meet you. They also see you as somebody that's quite healthy. So that could be physically healthy, emotionally healthy, whatever it is, healthy is coming up, that's a word. Also, people see you as somebody that has built something for yourself over time. And you're never stuck in one place. You're constantly growing, constantly evolving, and achieving more for yourself. Some people, though, not all, may be suspicious of you in the first meeting of you because they perceive it as if you're hiding something or you have secrets of your own. But I think that's just some people misreading you because, like I said, some of you are very private people. So you're not going to share every intimate detail of your life with the person when you first meet them. But as you gradually get to know people, you slowly let them come into your reality where you show deeper sides of you. So what Spirit is showing me clairvoyantly as a metaphor is, you know, when it's really cold outside and you go into the pool. Well, it's not that cold, but kind of cold, and the pool's cold, so you have to kind of slowly get into the water, not just jump in, otherwise you're going to be freezing. So that's what Spirit's showing me as a metaphor for people slowly sort of getting to know you and seeing the deeper sides of you. People may see you as a little bit more sensitive with the moon energy, or a little bit more emotional. That's not an insult. I too am very emotional, but it's not It's not like an overly emotional energy. It's like they see you as somebody that has a healthy expression of your emotions, where you're connected to yourself and you don't hide your emotions. You're very expressive of your emotions and comfortable with them. So that's how people see you in their first time meeting you. People see you as a type of person that gets outside of your comfort zone. You don't stay within your comfort zone. So you sometimes do things that are a little bit hard and challenging for yourself to better yourself, to become the person you want to transition into. And that's not always easy. So say, for example, we want to, become successful in our career, but we're feeling very lazy and unmotivated. It's like we have to get outside of our comfort zone to build towards that stability we want and that success we want. But that motivation isn't always there. So that's what I mean as an example. So very determined. Some people, though, may perceive you as though you have very little boundaries. So be careful of takers and users, like I said previously, or people that sort of like try to test you the first time they meet you and try to see how many boundaries you have. Maybe it's just because you're very kind when they first meet you and they perceive that as a weakness. Not everybody, but some do. So just be careful of that. Let's see what else comes up in your tarot cards. Yeah, so I heard the word naive. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but then some people they try to test people's boundaries to see how much that person will truly accept. So it's important to have boundaries with people even the first time you meet them. Don't be afraid of them not liking you, because people that truly respect you won't try to test your boundaries. People see you as very genuine the first time they meet you. Oh my gosh, a bunch of cards just fell on the floor. Give me a second. So I'm hearing dogs barking outside. Some of you could love pets or have pets of your own. And people notice that the first time they meet you, or just assume that about you, or maybe you talk about your pets if you do have any. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse coming out first. There's something about you maybe not necessarily having that success yet, but you are working towards creating your own stability with the Earth Star Chakra. And you're working towards having security for yourself, having financial freedom. So that's how people see you when they first meet you. We have the Six of Swords. Some people feel like you... I don't know what it is with this pile. Some people feel like you switch up on them after meeting them for the first time. Like they assume you're a certain way the first time they meet you. They get a certain first impression of you, and they put you in a little box in their mind, a little label in their mind. Oh, pile number one is like this. But then when you don't act like that, they get very confused and they're like, this person switched up on me. Do they not like me? Did I miss an opportunity with them? Did I say something to offend them? Like, it's almost giving me this vibe of like, do they not like me? Did I miss an opportunity to create some kind of connection to them? But I don't think you're necessarily switching up on people. I think you just have a lot of layers to your personality. You're not one to be put in a box. And some people see that when they first meet you. However, some people don't. It's just like they expect you to act a certain way, and when you don't act that way, they think that you don't like them. But they're just trying to put you in a box, if that makes sense. The Star in reverse. Six of Cups reversed. And Strength reversed. Interesting that we have Strength here when I was speaking about your strength and you going through certain challenges in life. What is this about? The Hierophant reverse. So this is a projection. I don't know what it is with this pile, but have you just always attracted a lot of toxic people in your life that just project onto you all the time? Because I see some people seeing that you're a very unique person when they first meet you, very different from most people they've met in their life. You're not like anybody they've ever met, and that's a good thing. You're very unique. You are yourself authentically. and you have a lot of layers to your personality. You have a very dynamic personality. You're not a simple person, but I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean that I think that goes into the mysterious energy, why people can't figure you out, because they expect you to be one way, but then you end up being both those energies, and then they get confused by your contradictions, if that makes sense. So what I'm seeing here is some people may project onto you, and don't take this personal, this is just some. They may project that you haven't truly healed. That the things that happened to you that hurt you in the past, that you haven't truly let go of it. But I don't think this is true, because with the moon card here and the butterfly, it's making me think of transformations and you transforming as a person. And the diamond makes me think of somebody that has gone through a lot of challenge and pressure, but it's turned you into the diamond you are. I think this is a projection from them, because maybe they themselves haven't fully let go of things that have happened to them. So maybe they can't believe the feeling of being healed because they've never felt that themselves. So maybe if you talk about the healing journey you've been on, some people are in disbelief of it. And it's not your job to prove yourself to others or to prove that you're truthful. That's not your job. That's not what you're here to do. That's just some people, though. I do think there are some that see you and understand you in the first meeting and totally click with you and get you. But some people just misunderstand you, and that's also okay. We're not here to always be understood or liked by everyone. We have the Four of Pentacles next. The Nine of Swords reversed. Ten of Wands. Two of Wands reversed. I also hear from Spirit that some people from your past may still see you in the same light they saw you when they first met you. So let's say someone met you two years ago and you never became friends with them. They're just an acquaintance. You just know them. But then they still see you in the same light till today. So that may be also causing confusion for people, because you are changing and evolving, but they still see you as that past version of yourself. And again, it's not your responsibility to make them see you in a certain light, because we can't control another person's perception of us. But with the Two of Wands reversed, Ten of Wands, there are some that see how you've changed little by little over time. Actually, a lot more people than you think. But then some people just stick to that old narrative. I'm hearing you've had to learn to stand up for yourself. Some people may see that within you when they first meet you. That you may be overcoming anxieties and fears, facing your fears with the Nine of Swords reverse, no longer giving in to them. And people also see you as a type of person that they would want to hold on to, especially those that like you and want to be friends with you. Then we have the Seven of Cups reversed, the World Cosmos, and the Three of Swords. So there are some that believe you have let go of your pain and trauma with the Three of Swords, the World, because the World is about letting go. So I guess it's just difference in opinions. Seven of Cups reversed. What is this about, Spirit? I'm hearing that you don't look like the type of person that has a large friend group. And what I mean by that is, you know, like that saying, a friend to all is a friend to none? You don't look like you're trying to be friends with everybody. You're very limited in who you let into your life and your friendship circle. And it takes time to get in there. So, Spirit is clairvoyantly showing me, mean girls, you can't sit with us, but it's not like people are viewing you as mean, but it's more so people viewing you as the type of person that's very selective about who you let into your circle, who you spend your most time with, which is a really great thing, because you should be selective of who you let into your life. That's very important. at least to me, in my opinion. So this is your reading. This is how people see you when you meet them for the first time. I will say your reading had some more negative associations and some positive, which I guess is normal because not everybody likes us on our first meeting. But like I said, most people do like you on your first meeting, but maybe you've encountered some toxic people, some people that have misunderstood you. So this is your reading. I really hope this reading resonated. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this Malachite crystal and the abundance card, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how do people see you when you meet for the first time. Please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. Also, I am going to be doing a giveaway when I reach 30k subs, so if you'd like to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is comment on any of my recent uploads. I will be announcing the giveaway winner on my community post, so stay up to date with that if you don't want to miss it. So, your card says Smoky Amazonite, Regular Star, and Abundance. We're first going to take a look at your oracle cards, and then after that we'll take a look at your tarot cards. By the way, we started your reading off at 111 on the clock, and I just saw the angel number 1313. That may be significant for your pile. So I'm feeling a lot of earth sign energy in this pile, but also Leo energy. So that could be the vibe people get from you. Even if you're not an earth sign or a Leo, people could assume you are. Also, Taurus energy is coming up quite strongly. So, how do people see pile number 2 when they meet them for the first time? We have Aragonite with the fire element and initiation, so also fire sign energy. And we have Pyrite with Mars and momentum. Okay, so in terms of how people see you the first time they meet you, I see that people see you as a little bit more abundant in nature. So even if you don't see yourself as someone that has wealth or riches or abundance, maybe you're working towards it. For some of you, maybe you want to be financially abundant in this lifetime. Maybe that's something you're wanting to manifest. Maybe you want success of your own. With Mars here, it's like people see you as a very ambitious person. And even if you're not there yet, then maybe they see you as someone that's working towards that, and they can see you obtaining that in this lifetime. They can see you living that soft life, that more glamorous life in this lifetime. They can see you living a luxurious life, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Whether you see yourself that way or not, this is how other people see you when you meet them for the first time. Yeah, with Mars, it's there's a strong ambition, a strong passion to achieve the things you want, even with the fire element. So people see you as a very passionate person when they first meet you, but also yet very grounded at the same time. Okay, so there's something about that coming through. People view you as someone that has big dreams, and you're not afraid to go after those big dreams and shoot for the stars. Because we have Neptune at the back of the deck, that is a planet of dreams. So when I see Neptune with the context of the other cards, this is somebody that doesn't just dream big, but also takes action towards their dreams with the fire element and Mars, because Mars is a very action-oriented energy. So people see you as that type of person that isn't just daydreaming about the future, but actually taking action towards securing that future you want, so that you can have those new beginnings you want in life. Okay, you may have been drawn to pile 1 because Pyrite is here. That was their crystal, and I saw 333 now, which was an angel number I saw for them. If you were drawn, please go and check that out. But also people see you as a little bit more spiritual in nature with this card at the back of the deck. So it's like you have this beautiful balance between finding pleasure in the earthly things, yet at the same time seeing things from a more wise spiritual perspective. So maybe people see you as somebody that has balance between, yes, being a human, yet also being a spiritual being in a human body, living a human experience. So there is a balance there, an equilibrium. Maybe even some Libra energy. Yeah, so what I'm seeing here is people view you as like very wise. People view you as somebody that sees things in a higher perspective. People see you as somebody that's calm and patient, yet also you have a polarity to you where you have a balance of two energies. So I'm seeing someone that's calm and patient and grounded, yet at the same time, it's like it's not an invitation to push your buttons. So you are still human, you will still get agitated and irritated at times with Mars here, but you try to find your inner peace and inner zen, if you get what I mean. So there's a sense of balance here. Also, I don't know why, when I look at this crystal from this angle, it kind of looks like a butt. So people notice the behind area you have, like they like it. With Mars, this is like a sexiness in the fire element because Mars is also a planet of sexuality. So maybe people see you as somebody that's very in touch and empowered within your own sexuality, where they find you very sexy and very appealing to them. I also think people get very excited to talk to you. They find your presence exciting to be around, exciting to get to know. And there's something about them having this rush and surge of energy whenever they're around you. You may be in my pile of empaths, and you may find that when you're around people, you might get drained, but they might get energized. So be careful of energy vampires. Sometimes people don't do it intentionally. Sometimes it happens. Let's say you have a very high vibration and they're in a very low vibration, or they're carrying a lot of heavy emotions like guilt, shame, anger, hatred, fear, whatever it is. Sometimes in order to be around you and be at your frequency, it's like it's an energy exchange where they're maybe absorbing more energy from you. So be careful of that. Some people see you as a little bit straightforward, very honest, but a little bit blunt. But yet you still have a compassionate side to you where you're not mean when you tell people the truth. Because you chose Malachite, you're very in touch with your heart chakra. That's how people see you when they first meet you. They see you as a person that's in touch with your heart, yet at the same time, you are honest. So if a friend of yours is making a decision that you can see is going to completely derail them, you're not just going to be like, oh yeah, go make that decision, it's a good idea. Like, you're going to tell them the truth. You know what I mean? So you're not a sugarcoater, and that's how people see you when they first meet you. There's something about height coming through that people notice when they first meet you. People often look up to you. There's a lot of tall people in this pile. The reason I'm saying so is because I'm looking at these pillars and I'm imagining myself looking up at it. So either people look up to you and are inspired by you, or they literally look up to you. So something about that's coming through. People also see you as the type of person that is very fun to be around when they first meet you. They see you as very funny, and they see you as somebody that, like, if they have to hang around you, they will always have a good time. They'll never be bored. People also see you as the type of person they can build a relationship with. And they see you as that type of person where, like, let's say they talk to you for one day. I see them building certain feelings and emotions towards you very quickly. So let's say you've had experiences like this where you're hanging out with a person for the first time and immediately they already want to be your best friend. I'm seeing an energy like that where things just move pretty fast. A lot of people feel like they click with you the first time they meet you. Maybe not everybody, that's unrealistic to say, but a lot of people feel like they click with you. What I will also say though is sometimes with some people you could attract a lot of competitive people. Like, be careful of people that try to be friends with you and be in competition with you with the Mars energy here. Or just try to almost like get a reaction out of you, because it's like some people get triggered by your peaceful energy because they know that you have this side of you that's very peaceful, like finding your inner zen, but then you also have another side of you that's like, don't F with me, otherwise I will let out my unhealed side and you'll regret it. So some people try to push your buttons and get reactions out of you to see, are you really this peaceful person? Because it's like they're projecting, it's a sense of jealousy, like, I don't believe you're really peaceful. And then sometimes people see you being at peace and then they're like, oh, you think you're better than me? So I think you can trigger some insecurities in some people. But what I will say is most people really like you the first time they meet you, like pile number one, but there's this feeling of them building emotions towards you very fast, like how I said before, like, I want to be your best friend on the first day kind of energy. So now let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards. There's something about people thinking that you're that type of person that likes to travel, that wants to like enjoy the finer things in life. We have Temperance, so this is a card of balance. That was what I was speaking about. So people view you as a very balanced person. We have the Muse of Voices, which is the King of Swords. The Devil in reverse, and this is what I was speaking about, where with the Muse and this Devil card, I see it as like some people get inspired by you, some people get very jealous of you, but then try to disguise it as like wanting to be around you. They still admire you, but they're in secret and competition with you. So be careful of people that hide those types of feelings towards you of animosity or jealousy with the Moon. We have the Nine of Wands. I'm hearing the word people see you as a little bit too perfect the first time they meet you. A little bit too good to be true, but I don't think you're too good to be true. The Sun. But I do think you're perfect as you are. Ten of Swords reversed. Okay, so there's something about people seeing you as somebody that it's very intelligent the first time they meet you. They see you as somebody that won't take BS from anybody as well. Like, you speak your truth. Yet at the same time, you also have a good heart. So you have this balance of boundaries, yet also having a good heart. Like, you don't give me the type of energy as somebody that would be walked all over. People view you as a type of person that may not always be the same every day. So you have your ebbs and flows with your emotions, and you know, some people are like this. I'm like this too, where let's say today you're really happy, tomorrow you're feeling a little bit down. You're not coming with the same energy every single day. You go through your natural ebbs and flows and cycles, if that makes sense, with these moon cycles and the moon here. It's making me think of that. So some people might see you as a little bit unpredictable in how you're going to be that day, but it is still exciting. It's not a bad unpredictability. Though some people that want more consistency may not feel like they want to be around that if they are opposed to that. Especially if they are triggered by that, I'm hearing from Spirit. Like, let's say they have a wound around that. Let's say they had a parent that was always unpredictable with their emotions and then they get triggered by you. But you're not trying to do anything bad. You're just being you. So some people do get triggered, whereas some people do like that about you. They find that unpredictability exciting. We have the Sun here, which tells me that, again, a lot of people feel happy and excited to be in your presence. Again, with that energy of like people wanting to move too fast with you, I feel like some people find it a little bit challenging because they want to move with this fast energy and become your friend immediately, but they don't realize that for you it takes time to get to know them and to develop a deeper connection to them. So for you, it's not just going to happen overnight. And for them, it feels like a little bit of a challenge to get in, where it feels like a little bit of a chase runner dynamic. I'm hearing you seem like the type of person that doesn't give up. Even if you fail or make a mistake, you don't give up. You also seem like the type of person that is very like at peace and comfortable with yourself. And you also seem like a very free-spirited type of person. This card is reminding me of yoga, the way she's sitting here. So maybe you seem like the type of person that does yoga or likes to dance, or like people kind of perceive you as that type of person that has a specific hobby of your own you love to do, that you like to kind of share your excitement about with others. Some people may also view you as creative with the sun. So yeah, very vibrant personalities in this pile. Very strong personalities. Some people may get intimidated by you, but it's not in a bad way. It's more so like I'm seeing intimidated by your sexiness for some people. For some people, they're intimidated by that go-getter energy that you have where you don't give up on your dreams. But it's not a bad energy. It's like being inspired at the same time, I'm seeing. I don't know if I want to say this. I heard the word germaphobe. So I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard. So this is what I have for you, pile number 2. I really hope this reading resonated with you. This is how people see you the first time they meet you. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this shell and the adaptability card, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how do people see you when they first meet you. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. Also, I'm going to be doing a giveaway when I reach 30k subs. So if you'd like to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is comment on any of my recent uploads, and you will find the giveaway announcements on my community posts. So stay tuned for that if you don't want to miss it. So your card says lace, agate, the air element, and adaptability. So I was getting specific ages random, but 23 and 33. And I'm also getting, for a lot of you watching this pile, people think that you, or assume that you are younger than your age when they first meet you due to your physical appearance, where you look youthful. So let's say someone asks you your age or you tell them your age, they are quite surprised to hear your age because they would have thought you were younger. So that's the first thing I'm seeing. Let's shuffle your cards. So we're going to start out with your oracle cards first. We have lapis lazuli, third eye chakra and consciousness. And we have flower agate, throat chakra and expression. So the first thing I am seeing here for your pile is people see you as a type of person that's very chill, that's very laid back. So what Spirit showed me as an example is, let's say someone asked to go get coffee with you, and then they're like, oh, like I'm hearing, oh, in my mind, oh shit, like my car broke down and I can't make it to that coffee store. Would you mind driving to this place and, rather meeting me here? So there's something about you being really chill where, if plans change or things change, you're able to adapt to that. And you're not necessarily gonna get frustrated with the person because plans have changed or circumstances have changed. Like, that's how people see you when they first meet you. Not that they're intentionally gonna try change plans with you, but that's what I see. It's kind of like, let's say you had to deal with a problem, you're able to easily adapt to it. There's something about that too. And also, like, a lot of times, sometimes people will say something and then assume, because most people don't react well to maybe the things they say, and then you react well to it. So I'm not saying that, how do I explain that? So let's say someone makes a joke with you, and usually people don't get that joke, but then you get it. There's something about that. Or let's say someone says something to you and usually people don't react well to that joke, or they find it unfunny, but you find it funny. There's something about that, like a chill personality. Very much go with the flow. You don't get stressed out easily. That's what people think of you when they first meet you. Whether it's true or not, that's just how they see you. You're kind of like water. You just go with the flow. That's what I see with the shell as well in the air element. It's like you're very flowy. Some of you have that head in the clouds type of energy. And you look very much like there's something about this pile having mediumship abilities. Because I just saw your spirit guide in the corner of my eye when I was about to say you look like you see through people. Like, people get the impression from you that they can't hide anything from you. They can't bullshit you. I don't know why I'm swearing in this pile. Do a lot of you like to swear and cuss? Or you just express yourself naturally and don't really care about what people think? I don't know why. As I'm like in the energy, I just feel the words that need to come out. So sorry for my language. But there's something about that. People think you have beautiful eyes when they first meet you, or handsome eyes. You seem like a very dreamy person. Very mystical in some way. You also seem like a person that is well adjusted. I don't know what that means, but I just heard it. And you seem like the type of person that's very wise and like you give it good advice. So if someone had to come up to you with something, you seem like the type of person that would be diplomatic and fair with your advice, where you would really take into consideration what is best for this type of person and their personality and the path they're on. And you try to kind of get them to follow their own intuition or confirm what their own intuition or gut was telling them, where you don't make the decision for them and tell them, I think you should do this, but it's kind of like you lead them to the answer that they seek. So I'm seeing that maybe some of you are actually gifted, like spiritually gifted. Something about Egypt is coming through in this pile. I don't know why. Maybe for some of you that's like a past life energy you've experienced. I don't think that's related to the energy or the reading, but it's coming through. People really like your vibe and your energy. A lot of people like compliment your vibe and energy when you're not around. Like, ooh, I really like that person's vibe. They seem so chill. Like, I'd love to hang out with them, speak with them more. So I see people saying that more about you when you're not around, but maybe even to your face. I do also see people thinking of you as a very talkative and chatty person. So I'm feeling a lot of Gemini energy in this pile, but also Aquarius and Libra, where it's kind of like you love to communicate with others. You have good communication skills too. You seem like that type of person that could break off a fight and get two people that hate each other to be best friends. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that's what Spirit's showing me. You also seem like the type of person that loves to express yourself through different things. So you could express yourself through fashion, through doing your makeup, your hair, whatever it is, or through creativity, or through just speaking. I don't know what it is, but there's something about self-expression coming through. You seem comfortable with being yourself in public. You know what I mean? So there's something about that where people like that about you. They feel like you're genuine. They feel like you're being yourself, and that's super likable. I think people see you as likable and lovable the first time they meet you. That's cute. They also see you as somebody that's soft-hearted, very sweet and gracious, graceful. There's something about you How do I put this in words exactly? I want to explain it correctly and be specific with my wording. So there's something about you being that type of person that's gentle with your words. So it's not that you're sugarcoating things. Let's say you have to tell somebody the truth about something. It's not like you're sugarcoating things, but you're gentle with your approach and demeanor. Even when you say something truthful that could come across as harsh, but you put it in a gentle way. So, you could give people hard truths even in gentle ways where they receive it well. So I'm seeing something about that. People love conversations with you the first time they meet you. They love to get to know you better, and they think you're very intelligent and smart too. They also like to have deep conversations with you. Some people, not everybody, but some people like the more light-hearted conversations. Just depending on the type of person they are, but I do see like a few people loving to have deep conversations with you, really get to know your mind, pick your brain, you know. You seem like the type of person that can be friends with men and women at the same time. I don't know why, like I'm seeing a vision of someone being a woman, for example, and a man being friends with you and going up to you like, hey, my homie, like that type of energy. I'm seeing that in my mind's eye. So that could be significant. And what's really interesting, we have intuition and the water element with the shell at the back of the deck. And you chose the shell. Let's go ahead and look at your tarot cards now. For you, I felt called to use the Lightseers Tarot instead of the tarot deck I used for other two piles. Let's see what comes up. So how do people see pile number 3 when they meet them for the first time? You seem like the type of person that would really be fun to go on like a road trip with. You also seem like you have a good music taste. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, people perceive you as fun to be around when they first meet you. We have the Devil in the reverse, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords. Okay, I won't lie. How do I say this? I promise I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being honest with what I see here, pile number 3. There are like 1 or 2 people that see you as a little bit childish when they first meet you, but I don't think you're childish. I think you're just having fun and letting go and expressing yourself. And we don't always need to be serious all the time. You know what I mean? So, whereas other people see you as somebody that, finds the fun in life and finds the fun and the vibrancy and the pleasure in life within any moment, We have the Empress and we have the Ten of Cups. People see you as very nurturing with the Empress, very physically attractive with the Empress. Beautiful is the word I want to use. And with the Ten of Cups here, people see you as relationship material because of your gentle nature, your sweethearted nature. Though what I will say is some people mistrust this at first because maybe they've had other people try to sort of like reel them in through fake acts of kindness where they don't know what's a true act of kindness anymore, like when they first meet a person. So they're a little bit mistrusting. I don't know what's the right word. But it's like they don't trust it at first, but as they get to know you more, they see that there isn't an ulterior motive. So don't take that personal. It's just due to their own wounds, where people have maybe been kind to them but had ulterior motives. So they're just looking out for themselves. So if some people seem to not trust you the first time they meet you, that could be why. I'm hearing you seem like the type of person that can have so much fun. Like, let's say I had to go out on a night out with you at like a bar or a club or a party. It's like you seem like the type of person that can have fun without alcohol, any substances. Like, you don't need that to chat and have fun, you know? And you also seem like a family orientated person. That's how people see you the first time they meet you. You give off this nurturing, fatherly, motherly energy, whatever you resonate with. Some of you could be mothers or fathers. And there's something about people being impressed by your fashion style the first time they meet you. You seem like the type of person that is generous and giving. So I'm seeing a vision of you maybe buying something for someone. Like, let's say you go to a coffee shop and you buy them a coffee. I'm seeing like little kind, small gestures like that where it's not over the top, but it's a kind gesture. Like, you seem like the type of person that would say to a friend, let's say they don't have money today to buy lunch, you'd be like, don't worry, I got you. Like, I feel that type of energy. And you seem like a non-judgmental person where, like, someone could tell you their most darkest, deepest secret and you wouldn't judge them or look at them differently. So I don't know if you get a lot of people that just trauma dump on you or just tell you everything about their life or overshare with you the first meeting, but there's something about that. I think I may be part of this pile because I relate to everything that's said here. And I've literally had someone tell me that. Um, what else? Is there anything else before we end off spirit guides of pile 3? Yeah, like you feel like a free-spirited type of person. Like, you don't seem like many things upset you or get you down. Like, you seem free of those things. Whether that's true or not, that's just how people see you the first time they meet you. So this is what I have for you, pile 3. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.